Well, hello there.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to be seen.
Yes. And so you had a nice long meditation.
I don't know what 3 hours. I don't know if that's a meditation or I don't know what it was. Very deep.
A journey.
Yeah. I recently had a body talk session.
Oh, good. With whom?
You know, Guluz. She does animal communication, and I don't know, I think she's quite gifted. And last couple of days, I think there's been some unraveling, and
Good. That's fantastic. Hold on, I got to check my team. Well, I was eating these gibbers, and you never know what they're gonna do.
Nothing like a big piece of broccoli. I mean, I remember doing this one thing, and I had this piece of hair sticking out here the whole interview, and all I could see was this big hair.
I know, and you wonder, is that all others can see? Is it just that it's you?
Yeah.
I'm sure other people see it, but I don't think they're quite as focused as we are.
No. But I don't see any broccoli.
Nope, neither do I.
Is this being recorded already?
Yeah, I did. I like to kind of start and because you never know what kind of beautiful naturalness happens at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who want to know about our fears of broccoli and hair.
Well, yeah, and I guess I don't draw the line directly to release.
What does that mean?
It's not just about releasing it. It's actually about witnessing the self.
Gotcha.
So, you know, there's I'm really excited about that space of blending to help us to see where we're authentic and where we're not. Because we think the thing is on and we're like, oh, and we modify our behavior. So there's times in kind of just record where you're like, oh, that's what I'm like when I don't think I'm being recorded.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Great. So do you want to just do a quick little check-in for today and just with where you're at, and then we'll move into our program?
Okay. Check-in. I'm feeling pretty spacey. I've been doing so much computer work, and I finally got my Illustrator back, so I've been diving back into the maps. It's always a big thing, and I feel very, I don't know if it's disconcerted, but you know, I tend to go on the Facebook stream a lot, and I'm very curious about a lot of different medias and little movies and articles. Like it's such a stimulating environment, but so many, you know, horrendous things, you know, and then the graphic nature, and then, you know, explicit dialogue. You know, some very intelligent people are doing some very good critical analysis of our world right now. And at the same time, there's, you know, beautiful things too, but I think our species is sort of, our huge awakening is just the transparency of the horrible things that are happening in so many places, and our species just having to come to grips with this, what we're doing here or anywhere, like, so everyone having access to media and everything that comes with that.
Yeah. So
I think for at least my generation, where, you know, living before the computer, it's just such a change. So it just seems to, you know, I think we're all tapping in to the species hologram and having, you know, there's a lot of sensitive people that are having a very hard time right now, I believe.
Yes, absolutely.
So I guess that's just it. Just, you know, coming to terms with that, and coming to terms with what we do with our own time. I just started doing value systems again, and I haven't touched that map, and I haven't redone that map in I don't know, maybe even 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's the core of my own work. And, you know, we need an ethical business framework. You know, we need a lot of things, but ethics is certainly a big part of it.
Yes.
So that's me.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for sharing that earlier today. There's a woman that I've been working with one-to-one with this reflective work and making media. And earlier today we did a session, which is a context setting session around what do we think about what's happening with the world today? Like what do we perceive? What are some of the bigger pieces? And you know, what are some of the potential ways that we can meet those challenges? And then moving into specific interventions. So yeah, I think that as a small frame for us understanding multiple perspectives as it relates to that context can help to create a tapestry of thought that can help to inform and more deeply explore what's actually going on.
I could see it being very valuable.
Yeah, and I would love to do a piece like that with you as well. I mean, that would be, it's amazing because we riff off each other, right?
Right.
And even more, I think a group of three. Stormy and I did the work just one-to-one, but I think once you bring a third in, that dynamic obviously changes to include more of the whole. Like 2 is this, but 3 is more.
Well, it would certainly be interesting to do that with Gabriel.
Yes, well, yeah, totally. So personally, I'm excited to do this work with you and to review and do our learning on what it is we witness and being present with our past selves and our now selves that we will review as our future selves. It's a mind bender. And I'm just deeply grateful that you're willing to do this and that you're showing up in the way that you're showing up. Like I can feel your heart is open and mine too. And that feels like a really grounding and transforming space to communicate from.
Well, I think we both come a long way, and we both started off in a very, I don't know, odd place, but it's good to see you, and it's good to hear you, and it's good to be in this. I feel the power of it, and I watched what we did, and there's something quite amazing to see yourself, and to see yourself in dialogue, and to see yourself in a conversation that, you know, again, isn't the most easy.
Yeah.
You know, other people bringing up things you've done or been that perhaps, you know, you're not proud of, or it's just we all do it with one another.
Wonderful. So on that note, this is our check-in. I'm going to break it into parts. So what I was thinking of doing is this is our little check-in. And then I thought we would do the whole of our piece as a piece with the reflection. So I'll start and stop the video we'll be reviewing, and we'll move back and forth between this space and our viewing space. But you'll see that our present time faces will also be in the video. So it's really neat. You're going to love it.
I think you've got something incredible here. I think it'll catch on like wildfire.
Yes.
Because it's a meme or an idea that is genius. And I'm just going to grab a cup of tea if you want to set up or get ready.
Okay.